I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Welcome back to the Ideas Tees halftime show, and it's time now for our Rayburn Insurance Keys to the Game.
Time now for the keys to the second half, brought to you by Rayburn Insurance Agent Rick Hall in Smyrna. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, let Rick Hall help you get the coverage you deserve with personalized service that puts you first.
Rod, the Siegel Stars down 21-0, but they need to move the football. They've done a good job of moving it between the 40s, but they're going to have to make that drive and try to get a score in. Otherwise, they've played a pretty good first half against these Patriots.
Right, you got to finish the drives, and they get the ball first, so that's a big plus for them. And probably as far as Oakland, though, they probably want to get some of the passing game going because Siegel's done a pretty good job against the running game. It's been two really big explosive plays, and the Bandy made that one run look like they couldn't even see because he put on his invisible button. But the one thing we really have to watch is make sure Brian Barrett doesn't say we haven't had any penalties in a while, because as soon as he did that, the next two series we were on second down, about 3 minutes each.
Yeah, I hate it when he does that. That's true. Oakland up 21-0, Rod, and right now they're in the driver's seat. I look to see more running the football, although Siegel has made it tough on them a little bit tonight.
Yeah, I mean, number one, you want to run the clock now. I mean, clock is your friend if you have a 21-0 lead.
All right, that's your Rayburn Insurance Keys to the Game. That's insurance agent Rick Hall. As a locally owned agency in Smyrna, they offer the personalized service you won't get from big out-of-state providers. For auto, home, life, and business insurance needs, talk to Rick Hall, providing competitive prices and local advice. All right, before we take a break, Brian is going to join us here. He's got a little special something about the late Donnie Maxwell, and I know we want to try to get that in before we do our final scoreboard update before the half is over.
Well, John, I know we mentioned this a few weeks ago when we were doing a game, but tonight they dedicated the game to Donnie Maxwell here at Oakland. Donnie passed away just less than a month ago, and of course he went to Oakland High School, was a big supporter. Also went to all the MTSU games, and he was Murfreesboro through and through for sure. And he often, with Nelson Smotherman, kept stats in his spiral notebook, and he would have his radio with him and would update the crowd in the stands, to let them know what was going on. He was listening to our game, even if we weren't doing an Oakland game that night. And for 4 decades, he really, created friendships with all the Oakland staff and players and all the families. So we just want to recognize Donnie and his passing. He always had a smile and a handshake and a kind word and what's going on, and they're going to do a memorial service in the near future for him. But just wanted to say a few words about Donnie Maxwell tonight.
All right. He was a great individual, and everybody in Murfreesboro knew him, and it's sad, but yet we really appreciate all the work that he did, and we will miss him greatly. All right, we're going to take a quick timeout, and we will update the scoreboard and much more here as we continue with the Ideas Tees halftime show. Oakland up 21-0.
At Bud's Tire Pros, we sell all major brands of tires, and we invite you to stop by today for that next set of tires. Or maybe you need us to check out your vehicle before you head out of town. We offer everything from brakes to batteries, alignments, and more. No appointments necessary, just stop on by.
I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
Genesee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in treating local athletes here in Rutherford County. Here's Dr. Russell McKissick with TOA.
We have a passion here for taking care of our athletes here in Rutherford County. We really do our best to take care of them.
Experts in joint, bones, and muscles.
Many years we've been taking care of athletes around here, and we've just picked up where Dr. John started, and we just keep going.
TOA has a playbook that gets you back in the game. To request an appointment, visit TOA.com or call 855-NEED-TOA. TOA, live your best life.
For nearly 2 decades, Mills Family Pharmacy has cared for residents in our community as if they were part of our own family. At Mills, we work hard to provide you with customized services to fit your needs Mills also offers flu shots, immunizations, medication therapy management, and even a medication delivery service.
This is Chad Mills with Mills Family Pharmacy. We're located next to Toots South on South Church Street in Murfreesboro.
Learn more by visiting us online at millsfamilypharmacy.com.
Hurry up and try new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs. They're 4 fun-sized puffs packed with layers of pepperoni, cheese, and sauce, and only $3.99. So what are you waiting for? Try them now.
You heard him. We need to go try these new Little Caesars Crazy Puffs right now.
Stop it! Drive like the wind, Debbie. Enjoy delicious new Crazy Puffs on the go for just $3.99. Only at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Hi, this is Amanda from Animal City, inviting your family to come do business with my family. Most of us know to buckle up to protect ourselves in the car. Did you know you can offer your pet the same type of protection with a Ruffland kennel? This time of year, we usually look to vacation. If you're traveling with your pet, keep them safe in a Ruffland kennel. Here at Animal City, we are a Ruffland dealer. Come in and see us and get your pets some protection. Animal City, 919 Northwest Broad Street here in Murfreesboro.
In Rutherford County, you know how much it means to have neighbors that you can count on. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, here to help life go right when you combine home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-873-1700. Let me save you money and time.
It's not just your home or car. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. We see your home and car as the time and memories that you put into it. Give me a call at 615-459-2683 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Welcome back to the Ideas Tees halftime show, wrapping things up. Going to turn over to Brian Barrett, who will update our Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard and probably take another break, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see how time works out here for you. The Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update here. It's 21-0. Oakland leading at halftime, and going into halftime at Cane Ridge, Riverdale tacks on a 34-yard field goal to take a 31-0 lead at Cane Ridge into the halftime locker room. Rockvale and Coffee County tied at the half, 7-7, and a good one over there at the launch pad. Stewart's Creek, last score we had, they led 21-0 at West Creek, and East Nashville 21, Smyrna 14. So that is a look at the scores that we have thus far and trying to see if we have any further updates on those, and it does not look like we do. So that will update your scoreboard there for a moment. And we will have time to slip in another break before the second half gets underway. We'll be right back here to Oakland on State Farm Prep Sports.
If someone asked, "What's your more?" would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. I've lived and worked as a lawyer in Middle Tennessee for over 30 years, and to me, every single day has been an honor. That's why our firm is so involved with community programs like bicycle helmet giveaways and our Safe Ride Home program. At the Law Offices of John Day, we're not just looking to make donations. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans will do it all. Sell you your choice of products and then install it with their factory-trained, experienced professional staff. In the unlikely event you need service, Fans will be there with trained technicians. Fans Heating and Air is located on Jayhawk Court. Call 615-893-7930. Fans Heating and Air.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, J.C. Penney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
Is your car running like a dream, or does it need a little TLC? At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we treat your vehicle like it's one of our own. From oil changes to major repairs, our certified technicians have the skills and experience to keep you on the road safely.
This is Mike Woodward, head football coach at Laverne High School. If you are blitzed with car problems, go see Dr. Automotive.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car. Online at smyrnaautorepair.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Oakland High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
That's been your Ideas Tees halftime show, and we want to remind you about the Prentice Salsa Heating and Air Coaches Corner tomorrow. There I go. It's Saturday morning, starting at 9 o'clock, and we'll have Riverdale first, along with Smyrna, Blackman, Laverne, Oakland, Stewart's Creek, Rockville, and Siegel and Eagle in that order. And then join us for MTCS Cougar Corner, presented by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance at 11:15 Saturday morning. Now, tomorrow night we'll be at MTCS for their game against South Pittsburgh, and we'll have the pregame show starting at 6:30 tomorrow night from Middle Tennessee Christian School. We're about ready to get this one started. We want to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Animal City, Music World and Drummer's Den, Stones River Town Center, and Mills Family Pharmacy. Now with the play-by-play story for the second half, here's Brian.
All right, John, and appreciate your work and Rod and everything that went on during the Ideas Tees halftime show. It's like you've done that a time or two.
It's not our first rodeo.
That's right. We've got Oakland kicking off here to the Siegel Stars as we get underway here in the second half. And this kick is going to take one bounce and then go out of bounds. We've seen more of that this year, John.
I think you're
kickoffs.
right. I just was fixing to say that. It seemed like trying to prevent that run back, I guess.
So probably going to do this kick again. Or it's at the 35.
Yeah,
they're going to place it at the 35 instead of a re-kick.
Well, a good start here just before they even touch the ball for Siegel.
I do want to update one score. We had the score backwards somehow, but Smyrna is leading at halftime at East Nashville 21-14. That is a pretty big score right there. So Smyrna ahead in that one. And it's a breakout for Green. Green 40, 45, and to the midfield 49-yard line, short of the midfield stripe. Picks up 15 yards, and Bryson Green's had a good night. It does make me wonder about Braylon Albee, because he played that first series, John, and we haven't seen him since.
Yeah, and he's been playing a little bit hobbled anyway, coming into the game.
21-0 Oakland up here. Siegel needs an answer. Green bangs his way right up the middle and into Oakland territory to the 47.5-yard line, picking up a couple there.
Green's run that same play, the one that he just picked up that first down on. He's run that twice now, and he's almost broke it both times.
It's second down now. Second and 7. And they challenge right up the middle again with Bryson Green, picking up just a yard that time. Ellison on the tackle.
Siegel Stars have got it over the 50-yard line now. This is a big play for them.
3rd and 6 for the Stars. 2 wide right, 1 near side at the numbers. Ball closest to the right hash. And now a whistle. Must be a flag. And I think this may be against the Pats. It's going to be, they jump, so it's a 5-yard penalty. And, John, that makes 3rd and 1 a lot easier now, isn't it?
Yeah, well, they were going to blitz there, too, and somebody moved.
Probably takes that as an obvious pass play. Not so obvious on 3rd and about a yard or less. But Green's going to be slung down for a loss way back to the 50-yard line.
Well, that was a huge play. Number 21 for Oakland.
It's Dre Oldham.
And he got through in that backfield in a hurry.
John, he had coming into this game 5 tackles for loss of his 19. You can add another one to it.
But that's a big play. That's a huge play by Oakland.
And here's the kick by Tapia. And it's going to take a Siegel roll inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. So a nice kick there by Siegel. And new score update for you. Stewart's Creek leads 28-7 with 3 minutes left in the second quarter. They didn't start that game until about 7:30 because of traffic trying to get to West Creek. Stewart's Creek delayed there a bit.
That's twice in 2 weeks that somebody's been delayed by traffic. We're going to have to do something about the traffic problem.
I think we just need to get everybody airplanes or helicopters or rockets.
Okay, I think maybe we'll try somebody else on that question.
Oakland backed up here now at their own 8-yard line. And breaking into the second level to the 20-yard line is the Oakland running back Morris. Gets to the, well, looks like about the 16. So he's going to pick up 8.
If you want to get out of a hole,
give it to
Dwan Morris is the guy you want.
One of the stats that I told you in the pregame, Oakland holds opponents, or has this year, they've only given up in the third quarter 9 points in the third quarter all season long in 6 games. Their second half defensive adjustments are something else. Creasy back to pass, slings it left side, incomplete, intended for Bandy over there. And now a flag. Now this is not a flag for, I kind of wanted maybe a hold over there on the receiver, pass interference. I don't think that's what this flag is about. Maybe a personal foul.
I think something was said after the play.
I do too. Just how late it went and was thrown.
I think the official on that far side heard it.
Well, they're calling a holding on Siegel. Boy, that was a really late flag
for
that.
It looked like it was bang bang over there, and I think, he had to decide. I guess the referee had to decide whether that was a hold or not.
Well, it was the official on the field here, not.
Well, they threw that flag from over there. That's what made me think if somebody said something. Or
that's me too. So Oakland with a first down by virtue of the penalty. And here's Morris again, bouncing it outside, 35-40. 45, still on his feet. Going to be stopped short of midfield at about the 47-yard line. Players all over the deck out there. But Morris with that fancy footwork goes 21 yards. Inslee caught up with him. What a nice run there. It's 1st and 10 now. Morris gets it. Inside counter, 45-40, and in Siegel territory now. John, he's picking up 10, 12 yards a clip now, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's just picking them apart. He's just finding that little crease in the defense and taking it.
That one goes for 13 before Varner makes the tackle.
We're starting to see him at his best now since the ankle injury.
It happened on the first play of the first game. And last week, in the Blackman game, he got in, and that was his first action. Here's another touch by number 17. Rumbles inside the 19-yard line.
I think that was somebody else.
I do too.
Now that Morris lined up to the outside.
Tutt. That time it was Craig Tutt, who has 405 yards rushing coming into this game. 8 touchdowns as Inslee makes the tackle. 9.6 yards a carry for Craig Tutt. When I see that name out, my brain says King. King Tut every time.
Pretty much plays that way.
Tut on the left hip of Creasy. Gets the ball. Weaving in and out of traffic. Going to be inside the 20 now. And they're right at the 20, as a matter of fact. So a 9-yard pickup there. And there is a flag on the play. I don't know if this is going to be against Siegel or Oakland.
I've got a feeling this might be a hold.
JoJo Harris made the tackle on the previous play. They're going to mark this off against Oakland, so it is a hold against the Patriots. So that'll put the ball back at the 30.
When he cut back into the inside, I think one of the Oakland players grabbed.
So 1st and 11. You've got to get the ball just across the 20 for a first down. One receiver at the numbers on the wide side. Now they line up Hainsworth, tight end. Going to try to run heavy on the left side of that line, but now a whistle.
They don't like that formation, do they?
No, that's going to be a legal procedure against the Patriots. John, this happened in the first half, if you recall. They get down here and they kept getting backed up and attempted a field goal, which was no good. Oakland up 21-0 here. Sending Kamani Bass in motion. He's got the ball now. Bass trying to turn the corner, and the sophomore just can't get any room over there. Got a few yards, but not much more. Ward on the tackle after picking up 2. Try to give you all the updates that we can get you tonight on all the games that are going on. More games tonight than tomorrow night. And that's kind of weird, but we're going into fall break week. Second down, 14. Clock drops under 6 minutes left here in the third. Here's Creasy rolling out right side. Stops, plants, throws it. Caught by Bandy at the 10. He's going to be taken down at the 10-yard line. So Bass with another big grab, that one for 25, and then the John Day Legal Red Zone. Bicycle helmet giveaways, safe ride home program, just a few of the ways the law offices of John Day are involved in the community. JohnDayLegal.com online.
Good play, and Creasy threw that one under a little bit of duress. Well, he's been marvelous tonight.
Coming into the games, completed 62% of his passes for 729 yards and has added to that. Here's DeJuan Morris weaving in and out of traffic. He's going to dance into the end zone for a 10-yard touchdown, Patriots.
DeJuan Morris he just knows he's got like a radar to the goal line, and he scores again.
Toots touchdown for Oakland and DeJuan Morris. Oakland Patriots strike first here in this second half. Toots, good food and fun. 4 Rutherford County locations, by the way, of Toots. They're open late after the game, and you can order Toots online or through Uber Eats as well. And Hernandez for point. It is good. So your score, Oakland 28, Siegel nothing, 5:18 to play in the third on State Farm Prep Sports.
Hi, this is Dave Kivanemi at Music World and Drummer's Den, 2762 South Church Street in Murfreesboro. We're across from Indian Hills Golf Course. Come out and see us for all of your music needs. We've got guitars, pianos, amps, drums, PA equipment, rentals, lessons, most anything you can think of in the music genre. Come see us at Music World and Drummer's Den on South Church. We're across from Indian Hills Golf Course.
At Bud's Tire Pros, we sell all major brands of tires, and we invite you to stop by today for that next set of tires. Or maybe you need us to check out your vehicle before you head out of town. We offer everything from brakes to batteries, alignments, and more. No appointments necessary, just stop on by.
I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by good neighbor State Farm agent Andy Womack at 1535 West Northfield Boulevard near the Ford dealer. That's Andy Womack, 890-0850. Brian, John, Rod here. Micah Robeson taking care of the camera on Big G TV for you. You can see that on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, and on the homepage of WGNSradio.com. Kickoff here taken by Hostetler. Nice return here from the 30 to the 35. Now the 40-yard line. I think they're going to mark him right at the 40. So a nice return by Drew. And the Siegel Stars, John, got to try to get some points here, down 28-0 if they want to stay close in this game.
Yeah, need to rest that defense a little bit too. They were out on the field there. That was about a 5-minute drive for the Patriots.
1st and 10. It's been junior Justin Remkus at quarterback tonight. 2 wide near side, 1 over there on the right, and Green on the run, going to be taken down right at the line of scrimmage. Ethan Burrell with another tackle tonight.
A little bit of a delayed draw, and Oakland read that well. No yardage on that play.
30 tackles, 2.5 for loss on the season for Ethan Burrell. He's been a rock star on defense for these Patriots. Third quarter of play, Oakland 28-0, 4.5 minutes to play here in the third. Ball bobbled by Remkus, picks it up, and then he is just going to be crushed by Cullen Williams.
That was a huge loss there, about 9 yards.
John, you know what's amazing tonight about Rockvale? They're playing their final home game before fall break tonight. They're going to be on the road the rest of the season. Kind of wild. It was tied at 7-7. I think they've started the second half by now. Just perusing for updates here. 3rd and 19, Remkus going yard. Got a man there, and it's Hostetler. It's a foot race now. Drew is going to be in the end zone. Touchdown, Siegel Stars. And a big strike from Remkus to junior Drew Hostetler for 61 big ones.
That was a great throw, and he was left. He got past the defense, the corner there, and he was wide open, and all he had to do was wait for the ball to get there.
Siegel Stars find pay dirt here in the third quarter. And that's a Toots touchdown for the Siegel Stars. Toots, Broad, South Church, Highway 96 in the Borough, and in Smyrna on Sam Ridley. The extra point attempt by Amalek Tapia is up and good. So your new score with make that 3:46 to play in the third, 28-7, Oakland leads Siegel.
It's Brian, and as a customer of First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, let me tell you how they can show up for you. Whether I need help navigating a financial decision or just a question, I know I can pick up the phone and talk to someone who's right here in our community. In a world that's becoming more impersonal every day, it's good to know that First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is always there with real people who care.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Pizza. You in a hurry for dinner? Well, we've made it even easier to order online at sirpizzatn.com. Tap the location nearest you and begin your carryout or delivery order at sirpizzatn.com. You can choose from our full menu, and we'll take care of the rest. A Queen's Feast is calling my name. Order Murfreesboro's favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com.
Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
Our game tonight brought to you by Ideas Tees, Dan Franz Concrete, Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home, and Middle Tennessee Christian School.
Here's the Siegel kickoff after their touchdown. Going to be taken inside the 5. Lots of room. 20, 30, 40, 50. Foot race. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. It's Tut taking it all the way. 95 yards.
Man, he was a man with vengeance, wasn't he? Gosh. He broke up and found that. They broke up that seam in the middle, and he just took off.
Oakland Patriots get the score right back. on the kickoff. And I'm not 100% positive, but I know for him that's his first kickoff return for a TD this season. And here's the extra point after the Toots touchdown. Hernandez connects, and your score is Oakland 35, Siegel 7 on State Farm Prep Sports.
Greetings, friends. This is Lenny Farmer with the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home in Murfreesboro. If you ever had to deal with the final arrangements of a loved one, funerals are both emotional and financial. You can easily be drained both ways when you least expect it. I can help you in both of these areas by showing you the positive side of pre-arranging. Locking in your cost for the rest of your life will truly relieve some emotional stress at that time. Call me, won't you, at 615-893-2422. Let's talk.
Leaks, clogs, or new installations, Roscoe Brown Plumbing is here to ensure water flows exactly where it needs to go in your home. Since 1940, our team of expert plumbers has provided Middle Tennessee with prompt, reliable service. From emergency repairs to routine maintenance, we're always here, ensuring your home's plumbing system is in tip-top shape. Trust in Roscoe Brown Plumbing for all your plumbing needs, where your family's comfort is our top priority. RoscoeBrown.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
State Farm Prep Sports on News Radio WGNS is brought to you in part by First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home, Dr. Automotive, and State Farm.
Well, here's the Oakland kickoff. We've been kicking it off here a lot. And a decent return for the Stars at around the 33, 34-yard line. Been a lot of action here of late. Oakland leads 35-7. Riverdale just went up 37-0. And Smyrna and East Nashville are now tied 21 apiece. Those are the newest scores we have.
I figured that East Nashville game might be pretty tough.
Yep. The score updates on the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard for you here this evening. Siegel scored, kicked off, and then 95 yards on the kickoff return by Tutt. 35-7. And a run near side by Green. And he is going to lose a yard.
Yeah.
Just trying to see which side of the 30 they were on. They were at the 31. And it's going to be marked back at the 29, so lost a couple actually. Second down now, 2nd and 12. Under 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Remkus, quick pass, right side. Caught at the 30. Trying to elude the tacklers, nothing there, but about 3 yards. That was Hostetler on the catch. We're doubling up on games this week, but no game next week for fall break. We're at MTCS tomorrow night with their matchup with South Pittsburgh. 3rd and 9 here for the Stars at their own 32-yard line. If you know how things are going in the Laverne-McGavick game, let us know. I'd like to get that announced. Hopefully the Wolverines can get their first victory of the year. And in trouble is Remkus, and he is brought down for the sack. Back at the 26-yard line.
Good coverage there by Oakland, and he had nowhere to go.
Dre Oldham.
Probably should have stepped up in the pocket that time, but
that's his second sack of the night. There brings some pressure on the kick. Tapia just does get it off here, and it's going to be down by Siegel at just shy of the 40 for Oakland, so they'll have good field position.
Our game tonight brought to you by good neighbor State Farm agent Ron Reeves, a Rutherford County resident with an office in Brentwood. State Farm agent Ron Reeves, 615-873-1700.
Rockvale has taken a 14-7 lead over Coffee County in the third quarter. That is almost a must-win. It was Elliott to Morgan on an 18-yard touchdown pass. There is a penalty marker on the field, and I did not see it. It's illegal participation by Oakland.
That's probably on the sidelines, isn't it, or something?
The penalties declined. Maybe they had too many or something, or not really sure, but they declined the penalty. And that was odd. 1st and 10, about a minute and a half to play. 39-yard line is where Oakland will start this series, leading 35-7. 2 wideouts near side, Bandy one of the two. It's Morris on the left hip of Creasy. Pass made to Bandy. Bandy reverses field and now goes left side, has some room, 45-50, 45-40, and runs out of real estate. Looking for flags, I don't see any. John, a lot of times when they reverse field like that, you get a flag thrown, but not on that one, and picks up 28 yards. Varner making the tackle to end the play.
Amazing run, just reverse field, and then had found daylight. Just crazy good.
Ball inside the 40 at the 39 of Siegel for Oakland. Big Kyston Stewart over the football. Creasy going to work under center. Back to either side, halfback here on the right side. And I believe that's Avery Hainsworth to the 34. Picked up 5 big yards there. Then it'll bring up 2nd down. Oakland doesn't have to run a play if they don't want to. There's about a 7-second differential, play clock and game clock here. It looks like they're going to roll to the line of scrimmage to get one more play in. Creasy takes a peek at the clock. Back on his left hip, and that's Morris. Morris going to run for the 1st down across the 30-yard line, and that's going to take us, 0.9 seconds left on the clock. But there is a flag. It's going to be a hold against Oakland, it looks like. Yep, it's definitely a hold. It's a 10-yard penalty. It's going to put the ball back at the 44-yard line. Well, that was an untimely penalty for the Patriots. But they should wind the clock here and take us to the 4th quarter. Going to the 4th with Oakland up 35-7 on State Farm Prep Sports.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
Your home, your auto. Together, they're where life happens. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack. It's smart to protect them together to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me help you save by combining your home and auto.
Each team knows which play can be the winning move. I'm good neighbor State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about combining your home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-895-2700 and I can save you time and money.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Our game tonight brought to you by good neighbor State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, a Rutherford County resident with an office in Brentwood. Give him a call, 615-873-1700.
Going to the 4th quarter in that Riverdale game, and they've got a running clock there. 37-0 over Cane Ridge. Here, 4th quarter, ready to get underway. Oakland Patriots up 35-7. They're moving right to left as we see it now at the 44-yard line of Siegel. Creasy steps back, fires it right side to Tutt. 40, 35, 30, breaks a tackle, 25, stutter step, and down inside the John Day legal red zone at the 20. Nice run by King Craig Tutt of 24 yards. And it's also another First Bank first down. Johnson with the tackle. Last year's score, John, was 49-7 Oakland. Don't know if we make that this time. It's 35-7 now, just starting the fourth quarter. Creasy with the back on his left hip, but drops back to pass. And it is Tutt from the backfield. 15, 10, 5, and barrels toward the pylon, but he's going to be out of bounds at around the 2. Boy, Kyler Creasy's numbers tonight are going to be off the chain.
He's shown a lot of poise tonight, too. He hasn't tried to force anything. And kind of a short passing game, but then he threw that one bomb to Morris. Just a really good night.
Ball is at the 1 yard line, not the 2. So first and goal from the 1. And it's going to be Morris in Wildcat. Fakes the give to Tutt, and Morris into the end zone for a 1 yard, untouched for pay dirt.
Well, when you saw that Wildcat come out, you knew that was going to happen. And he just kind of basically just walked in.
Touchdown Oakland. With your new score, 41-7, with an extra point attempt upcoming here for Jose Hernandez. Actually, this is going to be Malik Frierson, the sophomore kicker, seeing some action tonight. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So your new score, Patriots 42, Siegel 7. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports.
Toots. Come on down to get your chicken fingers and curly fries with homemade barbecue sauce. It's classic and perfect.
Well, that's coming from a guy who certainly would know. Keep the local tradition going. On Friday Night Football, come to Toots before or after the game. Now there's 4 locations to choose from.
Many things have changed, but one thing hasn't. Toots is still the place for good food and fun.
Good food and fun.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Oakland High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
I want to thank our sponsors, Fans Heating and Air, Middle Tennessee Electric, Sir Pizza, Bowen's Body Shop, and Franklin's Print Works.
Halftime, Stewart's Creek 28, West Creek 7. That was from 2 minutes ago. Smyrna 28, East Nashville 27. Close to the end of the third quarter after the kickoff, and wrestled out of bounds at about the 26-yard line is Siegel's Drew Hostetler.
Tough position to be in now. Should have a running clock, and it's really hard to get anything going much when the clock's running so fast.
Yep, 42-7. Fall break will start early, I guess, for these football teams and the other teams playing tonight. At least they won't be playing tomorrow night. But we do have 4 games tomorrow night, and our broadcast will be MTCS hosting South Pittsburgh. It'll be on radio, streaming, and Big G TV. 1st and 10. Rimkus hands this one off to Michael Batts. He is a junior. Didn't have him on my sheet here. Allen making the tackle. We're going to see a lot of that probably. Said he was a junior, right? Yeah, Batts. Michael Batts for the Siegel Stars. Lost a couple, so it's 2nd and 12. Ribkus almost dropped the ball and now throws a low pass left side that falls incomplete, intended for Jackson Zeltner, the junior. 3rd and 12 now. Both teams have subbed some. Oakland has seemingly subbed more. 9 minutes to go, and as John said, this clock melts away with a running clock. Looks like green on the right hip of Remkus here on 3rd and 12. Oh, hit as he was throwing the pass, and it's a forward pass. But I think Siegel snuck in and got it. It's going to be a loss there, however, and bring up 4th down and about 14.
Well, 3rd and 12, man.
You know what's going to happen, right?
It's just
low snap on the punt. They almost block it. And it is going to definitely take an Oakland bounce. Finally goes out of bounds around the 44, 45-yard line on the Siegel side. So Oakland's going to have the short field to work with here now. After the game now, we'll have the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show. We'll have all of the highlights of this game, stats, and all the scores that we can find. Don't think we're going to get a final out of Stewart's Creek West Creek if they're only at halftime, though. Oakland with great field position here now.
Millsap in at quarterback.
Millsap at quarterback here for Oakland. Got it back on his right hip. Millsap's going to keep to the 40. Second level 35 and rumbles down to about the 32-yard line.
Nice run by Millsap. Kind of just kept it.
He had 50 yards coming into this game. Varner on the tackle. John, he's part of that stable of running backs that they have, and it's almost like they're running a Wildcat package with him.
I would imagine you'll see him at quarterback next year some.
He is a junior. We've got a whistle here now. Not sure if there's a flag or not. 6:38 to play. Clock running here. I think Oakland is going to have to take
out. Yeah.
Delay of game? No. It's a 10-yard penalty. Didn't see what the white hat said there. Maybe an illegal shift. So that's going to back the ball all the way to the 48, I think. 47. So 1st and 25 for the Pats now.
I think Bandy's in now. No? Let's see, yeah.
Chase Bandy is listed as the second quarterback on their 2 deep. And it was a handoff this time. Brian Smotherman, 24, the ball carrier. Picks up a little bit of that, about 5 yards of it, so it's going to be 2nd and 20. Oakland's just trying to run some clock here now. Millsap is back in the huddle. We'll see if he lines up behind center. And it is going to be the junior Millsap. 2 halfbacks. Man in motion is Bass, and Bass taking it right side, breaks a tackle. Going to be spun down at around the 32-yard line, so got about 11 of those yards back. And it's going to be 3rd and inside the chain here before Ward finally made the tackle. Pretty nice run there by Bass.
Well, they've slowly gotten the ball back somewhat in some kind of way to get a first down here.
They're going to have to pick up 9 yards to do it. Looks like they're going to the 4th quarter with Rockvale leading Coffee County 14-7. That is a close game out there. Third down now. Little misdirection play. And it was the third option. Try to get the ball and gets knocked down for a loss. And that is Matthew Moore, the junior. Going to lose a couple there, and it's 4th and 10. Green on the takedown for the Siegel Stars. Bryson Green coming into the game, 44 tackles, 1.5 sacks, and 2 tackles for loss for him. Also a forced fumble and a fumble recovery. 4th and 10, and Oakland is going for it here. Why not? 3:38, clock running. Millsap to pass. Flips one right side. It's going to be caught over there by Bass, I think. But short of the first down. Picked up 5, needed 10. So Siegel will take over. As the clock runs, we'll be under the 3-minute mark by the time they run their first play here. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air post-game show coming up for you when we're done here tonight. So be sure to tune in for that or stay with us for that. You're tuned in already, right? Wherever you may be listening or watching tonight's game. 28-27 going to the fourth quarter. Smyrna and East Nashville. Smyrna up by 1. Will that missed extra point haunt East Nashville? We hope so. Scoring may not be over in that one either, though. 1st and 10 for the Stars. Rimkus, the handoff. And that may have been Albee. It was. Braylon Albee on the run. Picked up about 8. Good to see him back in. Looks like Rockvale has it 1st and goal. So we'll see if they can punch it in. That would give them a 2-touchdown lead if they could score. About to hit the 2-minute mark left in this one. They're going to pass for the first down. And the pass complete to Drew Hostetler from Rimkus for 7.
A lot of things you can notice about this game, but I'm going to say this, Rimkin has done his job for the most part.
Yeah, Justin Rimkus, junior quarterback. Drew Hostetler with the handoff to him. He's trying to fight for yards, and the ball loose. And Oakland has come away with the football. I think that's Nehemiah Wade.
Well, that should do it. I wouldn't think Oakland will try to score here.
And it was Wade. Second turnover of the night. They turned it over in the first quarter, which set up Oakland's second touchdown. And now late here in the fourth quarter with 1:13 and counting, Oakland with the football back. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. We've got a final in. Riverdale beats Cane Ridge 37-0 this evening. And a rushing touchdown for Rockvale, and they lead 21-7 over Coffee County. Oakland takes a knee here, so they're going to run out the clock. And that will wrap us up here for the game. Oakland going to win this one 42-7, run their record to 7-0, 2-0 in district or region play. Siegel drops to 1-6, 0-3 in the region. Last 19 seconds rolling off the clock here. And then we'll get you to the post-game show. So be sure to hang in there with us here on State Farm Prep Sports from Oakland High School. Final score, once again, Oakland 42, Siegel 7. Stay with us.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, from oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Let's hear from customers of Dr. Automotive.
He does a good job. He lets you know what's going on and doing it at a good price.
Danny does a lot in our community, so he's very involved and invested.
I recommend family, friends. Danny is spot on because he'll suggest what I need to do, and of course, I've never had an issue.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car.
For 75 years, Murfreesboro Medical Clinic has been a cornerstone of health and compassion in our community. From our humble beginnings to the advanced, comprehensive care we offer today, our commitment to you has never wavered. With 8 locations across Murfreesboro and Middle Tennessee, and over 100 physicians, we continue to provide the highest standard of care. Then, now, and always, your health is our mission.
Craig's Tax Service.
We perform tax preparation, individual tax returns, corporations, partnerships, and all your payroll bookkeeping needs.
Brett Craig with Craig's Tax Service.
Craig's Tax Service is located just off Memorial on Heritage Park Drive. You can contact us at 890-2233.
It makes sense to get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We are proud to support all Rutherford County student athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Welcome back here to Oakland High School, Ray Hughes Stadium for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air services all major brands and in most cases offers same-day service. Rely on the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air to keep your home or business comfortable year-round. 615-890-1311 is their phone number, also PrenticeAllsup.com online. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air on West College Street. Going to quickly update your Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard and then get your stats and all kinds of information here on the postgame show. John and Rod are feverishly working on those stats. We'll get to those in just a moment. Final score here was 42-7, Oakland a winner. The other final we have tonight, 37-0, Riverdale a winner at Cane Ridge. Rockvale scored just moments ago to go up 21-7 in the fourth quarter. It's halftime. Stewart's Creek, West Creek, 28-7. Stewart's Creek on the road. They started that game late. They're probably in the third quarter by now, I would say. And East Nashville has just taken a 33-28 lead over Smyrna with our last update. So there you go. Scores on the Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. Now we turn things over here on the postgame show to John Dinkins, who will take us through our replays and our stats.
All right, Oakland got on the scoreboard first with 11:10 to go in the first quarter on this long 76-yard pass from Creasy to Morris.
Replays. Offensive snap. Creasy back to pass. Looking deep. It's Morris, and he's there. He's caught it at the 45, and it's a foot race. 30, 20, 10, 5, end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 plays.
Fooled everybody there. Faked it to the run inside, and Morris just slipped right through the middle of the seam. And, boy, what a nice throw by Creasy. It was 7-0 Oakland. Oakland scored again with 8:15 to go in the first quarter. This time it's Creasy to Bandy.
Replays. Creasy to pass, floats one right side. It's going to be caught, and rumbling all the way into the end zone is Chase Bandy, and it's his first touchdown of the season.
Nice screen setup, or a pick set up there by the receivers for Oakland, and Creasy just got that ball off just in the nick of time to Bandy. And it was 14-0. 1:02 to go in the second quarter of play. Oakland scores on a 44-yard pass from Creasy to Bandy again.
Replays. Creasy from the gun, back to pass. Lofts it left side. It's going to be caught by Bandy at the 30 to the 25. Breaks a tackle, 20. Comes back here to the right side. Breaks another tackle, 15. To the 10, to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. A 44-yard pass and have a breakout night. Chase Bandy, his second touchdown of the season and the game.
Well, Creasy dropped back, no pass rush. He waited for that play to develop. It was a slant route to the left. Bandy got it, and then he did the rest of it from the 20-yard line on. He did the rest of it to score the touchdown. 21-0 was our halftime score. Then as the third quarter came, Siegel got the ball and was denied, and Oakland got it. And with 5:18 to go in the third, Morris capped it off.
Replays. Here's DeJuan Morris weaving in and out of traffic. He's going to dance into the end zone for a 10-yard touchdown, Patriots.
DeJuan Morris he just knows he's got like a radar to the goal line, and he scores again. Siegel did come back though and made a score with 3:46 to go in the third quarter on a beautiful pass from Remkes to Hostetler.
Replays. Remkes going yard. Got a man there, and it's Hostetler. It's a foot race now. Drew is going to be in the end zone. Touchdown, Siegel Stars. And a big strike from Remkes to junior Drew Hostetler for 61 big ones.
That was a great throw, and he was left. He got past the defense, the corner there, and he was wide open, and all he had to do was wait for the ball to get there. 28-7, Oakland. Siegel then kicked off after they scored, and this is what happens.
Replays. Here's the Siegel kickoff after their touchdown. Going to be taken inside the 5. Lots of room. 20, 30, 40, 50. Foot race. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. It's Tut taking it all the way. 95 yards.
Man, he was a man with vengeance, wasn't he? Gosh. He broke up and found that. They broke up that seam in the middle, and he just took off. And it was 35-7. Oakland got one more score with 10:56 to go. A 1-yard run by DeJuan Morris.
Replays. First and goal from the 1. And it's going to be Morris in Wildcat. Fakes the give to Tut, and Morris into the end zone for a 1 yard, untouched for pay dirt.
Well, when you saw that Wildcat come out, you knew that was going to happen, and he just kind of basically just walked in. Final score was Oakland 42, Siegel 7. Game was never in doubt. Oakland had complete control of this one tonight. They win it going away by 35. And those are your Sir Pizza replays.
Sir Pizza. That's your Sir Pizza replays. Be sure to check out the Sir Pizza podcast later and download and listen back to the game at WGNSSports.com. And for your next family night, don't forget Sir Pizza. From the traditional pepperoni to the signature royal feast, Queen's Feast, or King's Feast, Sir Pizza is ready to feed your hungry family. Sir Pizza on East Main, on South Church Street, and Memorial Boulevard. Plus, you can order your favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com and on their app. Download to start earning rewards points. Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
Great defensive performance. Only one play got Oakland beat on the only 7 points that Siegel scored. Rod, you've got the defensive stats. The stats brought to you tonight by Fans Heating and Air, JHA Company, and Josh Houston, and Winners Trophies.
Well, with the visiting stars, our leading tacklers were Andrew Varner, Kevin Inslee, and Kobe Ward, all playing linebacker position, had 6 tackles each. We mentioned some of the key stops that they had, especially Ward made some outstanding plays. But these guys made plays that really slowed down the Oakland a little bit, but Oakland just can't contain them very long. Then for the Oakland Patriots, Colin Williams had 1 sack, and Dre Odom had 2 tackles and 2 sacks. Caleb Ellison led the team in tackles, as he has all year. Had 6. Taris Allen from the line, defensive line, had 5. That's a good number for a defensive lineman. Shows the quickness he has inside. And then we have 3 with 4 tackles: Craig Tutt, Chase Bandy, and Ethan Burrell.
All right, and let's take a look at the offensive stats here for, first of all, the Siegel Stars. Remkus had a good night, 9 of 14 for 217, make that 136 yards. Albee had 6 carries, 32 yards, 13 carries and 57 yards for Green to lead Siegel. And we mentioned Remkus' stats, 136 yards passing. For the game, they had 81 rushing, 136 passing, 217 total yards offensively. For Oakland, Dwan Morris led everybody, 10 carries, 106 yards, had a couple of touchdowns, passing and catching, or running and catching. Hainsworth, 2 carries, 7 yards. Tutt, 3 carries, 34 yards. Smotherman, 2 carries for 23 yards. Kamani Bass carried the ball 3 times, had 28 yards. Bandy had a 28-yard run, and Millsap had a 13-yard run. Kyler Creasy, probably one of the best nights of his career, to be quite honest with you, 9 of 10 for 213 yards. Second half rushing for Oakland, 173. They passed for 44. And, Rod, that's just totally opposite of what they did in the first half. 169 passing in the first, 97 in the second. Total rushing yardage, 270. Passing, 213 for a total of 483. Other than the penalties, Rod, it was pretty much a perfect game by Oakland tonight.
Yes, really, like you said, Tyler's passing was the best we've seen. But this really was in sync, to going, from the pass to the run. And you just kept you off balance. And I thought really Siegel played the best defensive game and offensive game I've seen them play in a little while. Especially against a team like Oakland.
And one other thing that I noticed on that one particular drive where they rode roughshod over Siegel's defense on that, just running the football, just constantly with different players. Tutt, you had Tutt and Morris. Hainsworth ran it once. Moore ran it once. Bass ran it once. I mean, it's hard to defend that.
The three main ones to me, what I saw, man, Morris he's like a slalom skier in and out, and he's so quick too. Tutt's just pure speed once he gets an opening, like he had on the kickoff return, which really iced the game and really kind of took the sails out of Siegel. And then Hainsworth has got a lot of power.
Yeah, 14 first downs in the game for Oakland tonight. And that's a look at your stats, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, JHA Company, Josh Houston, and Winners Trophies. Brian's here to wrap things up.
All right, well, they have got a humdinger of a game going on down at East Nashville. And Smyrna marched down the field after losing the lead, marched down the field, get to the 1-yard line, and then score. They went for 2. The 2-point conversion was good, so they lead late in the fourth at East Nashville, 36-33. We'll keep a close eye on that one. They have started the third quarter with Stewart's Creek at West Creek. It's 28-7, Stewart's Creek. They started that game late, by the way, because of traffic issues. And the Rockvale game is still going on right now. I don't have an update as to where they are in the fourth quarter, but I'm going to look at one more place here just to see if it went final. And they're early in the, they're probably late in the fourth quarter. It's 21-7, Rockvale with the lead, that one in the fourth. Also tonight, final score, Riverdale 37, Cane Ridge nothing, and Oakland 42, Siegel 7. And that's a final look at your Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard here this evening. Well, that is going to wrap us up, and just a reminder that we will have a game tomorrow night, MTCS versus South Pittsburgh. Hope you'll join 6:30 for the Primetime Sports Countdown to Kickoff, sponsored by the law offices of John Day, with our kickoff coming up tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. So that's what we'll have for you tomorrow, and that's going to wrap us up here this evening. Thanks to all of those who listened or watched tonight. My thanks to John Dinkins, of course, here, as well as Rod Edwards here in the booth. Our camera operator tonight has been Micah Robeson. Our producer at the station, Connor Hayes. Thanks so much for joining us from Oakland High School in Ray Hughes Stadium. Again, Oakland a winner. They're 6-0 going into fall break over The Siegel Stars 42-7 the final score. So long, everyone, until the next time we meet at the game.